Good day, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Marvel Rivals with your host, Mr. Button Masher. And we're going to have a conversation today. We're going to do a talk. This is just some gameplay in the background, but focus on the title and everybody's question at mine. Is matchmaking fixed? That is the question. That is the debate on the internet. That is the hot topic. So I wanted to give my little 2 cents on it and see where we go with this because it needs to be discussed. So let's talk about it. Is March matchmaking rigged for Marvel Rivals? Well, yes and no. Okay? So let's talk about the elephant in the room, the matchmaking in regards with who you're getting played against and who you're getting partnered with. So when you're playing this game, and I see this on all levels, okay, all levels, whether it's gold, platinum, diamond, grandmaster, one above all. My question is, why are there so many lopsided matches? That is my question. Even for a grandmaster, why are there so many lopsided matches? Like, if you're making it to a grandmaster, there's no reason why y'all are not coordinated on every level together. Maybe it's the communication. I'll take that in the part. Let's say it's the communication that the teammates are not communicating. But even if you're not communicating at a matchmaking level, you should still not be getting washed on an opposite team. I believe that you should at least have a decent score that comes up at the end of the game, whether it's close, just missed it, or hey, maybe next time we can do just a little bit better. But when you see scores of your team having double digits in kills or Eli's picks, however you want to call them, and the other team is in single digits in the level of grandmaster, that is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Okay? And I can understand it, Even NBA teams, every, how can I say, professional sports teams, there's going to be blowouts. Totally understand that. We could take it into that account that even professionals get blown out. True. But why does everybody feel that when you're getting washed so much back to back to back to back to back, then you're going to get a great game where you're doing the exact opposite to the other team, where you're just steamrolling the other team? Okay? That is questionable. 2, let's talk about in regards with the engagement. So I think it's EOMM, if y'all want to call it, but it's engagement. That a practice that a lot of these games, especially NetEase, use, where they want to keep you on the game. If you don't recall, they had a big discussion about resetting your rank mid-season. Now, if a grandmaster rank is getting resetted and all these one above alls are getting resetted mid-season, why would they decide on doing that? Why would they decide on resetting your rank mid-season? Why? I believe it's to keep you engaged in the game. Because if your rank is reset mid-season, then you're going to want to keep it going and get your rank up before the season's over, especially if you're in a silver area, because you want to get the skin. If you don't know, if you're gold, there's a skin that you get every season for playing 10 games. But besides that, a lot of people feel like it was a win-win, no-loss situation in regards with NetEase. If we throw this out there, we're going to test the waters and see how people react. Obviously, there was a big outcry. A whole lot of beef was said. People were going back and forth in regards with how they feel about the whole resetting. And they came back and they didn't reset it. So, as I stated in regards with testing the waters, we're going to test the waters to see how they feel, and if they don't agree with it, well, hey, we listen to our players as the devs, and we're looked at in a better light. But I guarantee you, if there was no upcry and uproar about getting your rank reset, they would have done it. Okay, they definitely would have done it. And I just think that it's weird because this game is good enough that you don't need to put tactics in here to make players want to play. But at the same time, in any game, if you are playing too much and winning too much, you get bored. If you are playing too much and you're losing too much, you want to leave. So they're doing their part to keep you engaged in the game. And that makes sense from a business standpoint. Okay? But understand this. When they reset that rank, when they brought the reset rank conversation up, and then they switched it back, and then they said that it's all due to the fact of developers listening to their community. I'm going to just put this out there for you, whether it's the hard truth, a hard pill that you want to swallow. Companies will never have your interests at heart. Their main goal is keeping the player base moving. Okay? They do not see you as a person, they only see you as a number. And this goes for any company. Okay? No company is sitting here seeing you as a person that we're saying that we're going to put this person's feelings into consideration to go against what we're trying to do to make money. That will never happen. It will never happen. They're always going to do what they need to do to make their money because that's the point of a company. It's not to sit here and say, oh, we're going to look out for the players. It's going to be what's good in our interest to get our shareholders excited. Okay? Because there's always a shareholder in every company, no matter what. And the bottom line is the bottom dollar. So yes, there's all these things online saying engagement this and engagement that, and you have to believe it for what it's speaking on. You can't have a game too easy that just came out that people are going to master and then they're going to put it away on the shelf. Or it's going to be too hard where people are just going to be like, F this, I don't want to do this anymore. You have to give them a leeway. Now, there's people saying that, you can go on the game for about a couple minutes. If you're losing, you get off about 10 minutes, you come back and you try it again, and you're going to get queued up. People have also tested that, and it's not coming out to be 100% true. But there's also tests that show that it is true. So it's a weird situation in regards with everything. But I do believe, from a business standpoint, that these matches are fixed. The best way to beat them is definitely paying attention to your gameplay, being the best that you can be every game. And it's hard to say that because it's like you have to be a straight A student every time you get on the game. Every time you get on the game, you cannot make a mistake, especially if you're doing solo queue. And that's what I do a lot. I do a lot of solo queue. I try to team up with some people once in a blue, but it's hard because of schedules and things like that. So I do a lot of solo queuing. The best way to beat it, they said, is to do a 6-man because that is the way you're going to beat the algorithm. It's not going to be putting you up against people that are, I would say, better. It's going to put you on people that's more like an even playing field. Because there is AI in this game. There is definitely AI in this game and how they operate. If you do not believe it, check out their own websites, check out their own patents. This is a common practice with games to keep you engaged. And now that they put AI into all this, it's definitely even more that the AI is putting you against people that they think that you would be better fit against to win. So, keep that in mind. Now, will I still play this game even though it's rigged in a bit? Of course I will, because I love the game. But I've never played in a game though where I had a question if it was rigged or not. I never played in a game that I had a question, why are my teammates so bad? Now, I am not the best in this game. I do not even claim to be the best. I'm not really looking to be top 500 and all that other jazz because it just dedicates too much time. I play the game for everything that it has to offer. I play the practice mode against the AI to work on my aim, work on my characters. I play the quick play matches to see if what I've learned can be implemented in a person versus person player, and then I take it to rank if I can see that it works. So I'm truly enjoying everything about the game. And I think a lot of people need to do that as well. Definitely stay in practice versus AI to get a better feel of the game, especially with your character. Do not bring your rusty character into a ranked situation because you're doing yourself a disservice and you're doing your teammates a disservice. But in regards with is Marvel's rigged, I would say yes and I would say no. Because at the end of the day, the company will always put their brand first to get the job done. They will always put them above you. And for those who thinking that you are special, you are not. You are just a number. And this goes for any company. You are just a number. Okay? And you cannot think that you're bigger, that you can't be flexed upon. It's all there. So that being said, do I think it's rigged? Yes. Will I still enjoy it? Of course I will. Because I love the game. I can't wait for new characters to come out and things of that nature. But the best way I could tell you to beat the rig system is be the best at your role. So that's another video. Thank you for your time and patience. Have a great day.